Hi guys, welcome to Discord whiteboard, but everything goes wrong. Today,
Life, we're going the sixth
oh
star
god, oh
Komachi
god, oh
set.
god, why is there already a communist? This is gonna
There's
be.
already a Komachi as well. There's already
Hold up,
train beats. The
if I do.
train is now the ruler of an
Uh,
entire train brand is now the ruler of communist Russia.
Oh no.
one moment. I just had to have.
Really
I had to have a William Afton.
No train
Local
wins
guy
against
of
William
course goes
Afton.
into authoritarian censure.
Beep beep. Train. Hold on, wait. I'm going to move you to right here because you go right there.
Three-door
We need.
con,
Wait,
of
hold
course,
on.
is an authoritarian.
Hold on, wait. We
Everybody
need
knows.
the parallel ad.
I.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We've made
Let's re-add
William.
that from when we originally did this, like a week ago. Or not a week ago, but like a couple minutes ago.
Just add you
So how
here.
do we
Just add the
so how do we make it into a
license.
parallelogram? Do we just I don't
Oh,
know,
hold
slant
on.
it?
Wait.
We need a professional.
Hold up, I'm gonna add.
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going. To
I
use
need to add
Photoshop
sound
for
to
this.
this
Hold
one more
on.
time.
I'm gonna use Photoshop and turn it into a parallelogram. Hold on.
Hold up, I'm gonna change my profile picture so that they don't think I. So they don't think I have anything wrong with me because I'm going. Yeah, I think you may know why.
Yeah. Colton. Yeah.
Shut up!
Colton
Shut
has
up!
a
Shut up!
Photoshop.
Shut up! I'm recording. I'm recording.
Yeah. That's why I said it.
I need to disable streamer
During
mode.
your con goes around
Oh.
here. Let me just get
Daily reminder to grab your meme stealing license. Limited time only. Well, since there's one here, I love how there are technically two meme stealing licenses here. There's one on my
Hey guys,
Discord on
where
my
do you think
streaming
Lego
thing, and then there's
Con
one
Alright,
goes?
on
I've updated
Void.
my profile picture so I'm
Hey
officially
guys, where do you
normal.
think
Who is this?
Lego
Hold on.
Con goes?
There you go. Oh, hold on. We need to draw the gulag again. Hold on.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah,
throw
wait,
him directly
wait.
into
Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
No.
God dang, I'm soft locked. God, hold up. All right, I'm back. Scroll.
Yeah, this guy, I can't tell who is he.
That's Stalin, guys.
No.
Good,
Yes,
good.
you're
Thank
back.
you.
He's going in the gulag, and then I'm going to put. Hold on, wait. I have this here.
During
Thomas
your
is,
con, I
Thomas
think
the
during
Tank
your
Engine is
con
All right.
also going
definitely
in the
goes
I need to
gulag.
add juice
yeah.
real
Thomas the
quick
Tank
from
Engine
the
is also going in the
Eurovision
gulag.
2024 in Sweden. I don't know why I'm adding this, but I just am. I'm putting them middle, bottom.
Yeah. And of course we had the final evolution of this Pokemon
Dr-
trilogy.
Dragonite.
Post post Dorcon.
I need to add.
I'm just going to like clear these
I'm.
out and then just make it like
One
at the
more
very
thing.
bottom of the thing.
Why? Why are we deleting all the stuff?
No,
Don't.
just no. We're only removing the text so that it's cleaner.
I added Dragonite into this.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, there we go. Uh, yeah. You're going in the yellow corner
Where do we
along
put the
with
seventh largest pyramid on Earth, everyone? The Bass
Postor.
Pro Shop. Post Dorcon.
In
Yeah.
the same spot as the Komachi locomotive.
Yeah. Above
It's
it.
political.
It's more powerful.
Political.
No, I
Political.
No,
think Purple Guy doesn't belong up
no,
here
no,
at
wait,
all.
that
He
was
likes
an accident.
murdering
That was an
children. I
accident.
think he belongs in this corner.
It's Poland. It's Poland. Guys, it's Poland. Oh,
Oh no, it's purple.
Delete the chat. Wait,
it's
It's
no,
called Greenland. My only
We need the
weakness.
Japan flag. Wait, we need the Japan flag. Hold on, let me add the Japan flag.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get so demonetized for this because it's down with Poland.
Okay, I have something that can just demonetize you right now. If
Unsoft.
you want.
Don't you dare.
Nope, sorry, this is not it.
Don't you dare. I said.
Soft rock.
Wrong thing. I didn't mean to post this, but if you
Oh,
guys want, you can look at it.
alright, cool. How do I delete this?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh god,
Don't
oh
delete it.
god,
Don't
oh
delete
god,
it.
oh god, oh god.
Don't delete it. Let me read this.
Yeah, let's stop, let's...
Where am I? Where am I? Jesus Christ, Tesla. What the f-
Bye.
Why did I have to be born in May? Well, I mean, all of the characters are bad. There's no denying it.
Not
Alright,
all the characters.
I'm
There's
back.
N.
Oh yeah, no, N's excused. N's excused.
That's
He's
it.
funny.
I don't care.
Oh
Give
yeah,
the
he's
I'm
comic
adding
back.
Give
Tom.
the comic respect
We're
on the
missing one
Guys,
thing.
well, he has the only
Tommy from the Amazing
character.
Digital
Oh, delete it.
Circus.
We need the 5 loan
Here's
to
what
my
I was
sister.
actually looking for that can get you immediately demonetized.
Here it is.
It's Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus.
Definitely authoritarian. Put him next to Pre-Door Con.
Yes.
Hold
He
on,
caused
hold
world
on, wait, hold
domination.
on, wait. I'm going to.
He's causing... Stop, guys.
Over Khan's life, he became an authoritarian and he started out in the authoritarian side, and he switched to an anarcho-capitalist by the end.
I have to reset this once
We're
again.
capitalism!
This thing is going horribly wrong.
I'm going to make this a giant square, and I'm going to upload an
Spent so
image
long making
of.
everything political that we're just gonna undo that.
Let's just pretend... I
Just have Joe Biden in the middle. Hold on.
Oh
The
god,
anti-censor.
I saw a woman. I'm seeing naked men. Wait,
Delete.
what? I added... This should fix it. I had...
Let's add a live Uzi
Oh.
reaction in the corner.
Wait, no, hold on. Wrong. No, why'd you delete it? Undelete it. Or whatever you do.
I'm adding
Hold
a
on,
live
Colton,
Uzi
don't
reaction
delete
in the
it. Don't
bottom right
delete it. Let
corner.
me do this. Don't delete it. Let me do this.
Uzi reacting to us making everything political. Yeah. Put that next to the live Uzi reaction.
Why? Why?
Because we can.
Hold on, wait.
Why
I'm doing
Why
this.
are we
Hold on.
doing this?
There we go.
Because
Now we have
everything
Joe
needs to be
Biden.
political.
Joe
The
Biden.
people have to know.
Joe Biden.
It's the live slug reaction.
Yeah, right next to the live Uzi reaction.
Yo,
We're reviewing it
the
together.
advanced meme stealing license is still existing. Yay.
Meanwhile, we just have...
Why is purple guy in the corner?
Guys,
Why, what are these?
did you
I
hear
don't
that?
have many images.
Did you hear that Manchester United won the English FA Cup
Remember
final
that thing
against
I
the
was
Manchester
discussing that can
City?
immediately demonetize you? Well, I found it.
Don't you dare! Oh my god, I am so thankful I got a... I am so thankful I just
Oh,
barely...
wait, ADOV.
I
What's
just
this?
barely
Oh, that's
escaped.
Adobe.
Yeah, why did you guys immediately delete it?
What
That was real
train
funny.
images do I have?
Can you
Oh
continue?
yeah, I have this
We need to
random
continue
bed wars.
this.
Random picture of me in bed wars I took for some reason. I'm just gonna add it.
Me and the homies making everything political.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
we
I
can.
have this, and I'm just gonna put this in the gulag because it's a bed wars clip.
No, what is this? What is this? Anyone want to play Bed Wars?
Yes,
Just
I'm
put
putting that next. I'm
put that
putting
in the
that with my
gulag.
bed wars clip.
No, the gulags below that white line. That's where stop.
Okay, well, if
Gotta
someone's
put
getting,
doll
well,
in the
hold on.
corner.
What's the way to just do it?
It's back. It's back.
You know, just casually delete the entire thing.
If you don't, I'm banning you. I'm about to ban you.
I stopped.
Alright.
Where do we put doll cube?
Put him next to Juiced.
Minecraft.
I'll put it next to the original
Minecraft.
doll.
Alright.
Got
Can you stop
deleted.
trying to stop everything from becoming political, you super evil person?
Hold on, wait.
I
I'm
say
trying.
I
Hold
added
on, wait.
queso to
I'm.
this.
I have so many images of trains saved in my files. Hold on.
I
I
think Dog
have
Cube is gonna be
a.
next to Pre-Door Con. It's gonna be in between Pre-Door Con and Stalin. I never thought I would be saying that in my life.
And
That Dog
Dribbler.
Cube is between Pre-Door
What?
Con and
Hold on, wait.
Stalin.
What? What? I'm
Gotta
adding the Flying
wait.
Scotsman here.
Wait. Doesn't that mean Dragonite's technically wait, doesn't that mean Dragonite's technically connected to Juiced? Who's
Hear me.
connected
Can
to
you guys
Queso?
let?
Who's connected to William Afton? Who's connected to Thomas? Who's connected to Stalin? Who's connected to this man? Who's connected to
I'm going to
the
make
Swedish
immediately.
flag?
Oh, pan.
Who's connected to him?
I'm
And
adding
who's
the
connected to
Flying.
this?
Pre-Door Con,
Oh my god, it's the
during
it's
Door
we
Con, and post.
How does the Comanche and the Flying Scotsman connect into all of this?
They don't.
there.
The Flying Scotsman is run by the seventh largest pyramid on Earth, the
We've
Bass Pro
officially
Shop.
created
No, it's
war.
ran. Yeah. The Flying Scotsman is this train up here.
We've
And what about
officially
Lego?
created
And what
war.
about Lego? What about Lego Con?
We've officially
You go
created
to
war.
here. Nope, that's tiny.
You're gonna
You go to here, and then the Flying Scotsman goes down to the Comanche, which goes past everything and down to the meme stealing
Queso
license.
connects to Dragonite. Wait, hold up. I think we're getting a little too advanced for this. This has
Look at
turned
all
to
of that.
fucking. This has turned
Oh
to
yeah, the
war.
argument. The authoritarian middles and the authoritarian rights are having an argument,
The
represented by
gulag.
this.
That's station.
Hold up. Hold
I
up.
love. I'm gonna put Thomas just on in his own little thing up here.
And
I'm gonna.
Thomas is gonna be like the live Uzi and Slug reactions along with the ad.
Like
Yes.
Thomas. Wait.
Alright. I'm gonna add Reg.
I
Like
love the
Thomas
fact that we literally
reaction.
put ads in our fucking thing.
Guys, stop.
I found.
Why? That's it. I'm adding Regirock into this. You can't do anything about
Hold
it.
on. Wait. I found
Look, you're
one.
adding Regirock, I'm adding
I
something
found
far
live
worse.
Thomas. Live Thomas
Australia,
reaction.
I choose you. Beat him to death.
Live Thomas. Hold on. Wait. No. This is going down here. This is going down here. Live Thomas the tank
Insert
engine.
Pokemon fight.
Live Thomas the tank engine
Regirock.
Australia,
reaction.
use gun. It was super effective.
It's Australian Ball versus Japan.
Joe Pan goes first. Joe Pan uses Japanese Empire.
Japan uses get deleted. It is super effective.
Not.
And then Thomas connects, and then Thomas's
Alright.
eye connects to Poland.
Jade is
Thomas's
definitely
buffer beam
Jade is
connects to
definitely an
Poland.
authoritarian, so she goes into this
Poland
corner.
connects to,
Hold up, I'm gonna
and then Poland connects to literally,
reset
and then
activity.
Poland connects to
It is
literally
for some reason I
everything
can't
on
add
here
images.
currently.
This is still
Guys,
going
should we get rid of the
horrible.
lines?
Then
They're a bit
Poland
annoying.
connects to literally
Yeah,
everything
it makes-
on here.
Joe Pan is sick of being apolitical.
Yeah, we
He
need.
has gone down. Mm-mm.
We have
No, he's staying in the middle because it's all white.
We're gonna.
I love our collection of live reactions.
That's the long live reaction. Oh, Mr. Tank Engine live reaction and Uzi's live reaction. Never in my life would I thought I'd be saying Uzi live reaction. I would never have thought I'd be saying that. The meme license! Keep it in the corner. Okay, as
We
long as
need
it's in the
space
corner,
for
we're
more
fine.
live reactions, okay?
All the lines have been removed.
Wait, hold
Epic.
the E3.
Well, at least we still have
I
post-door
could very
con,
easily make an
final
E3
con
live
evolution.
reaction. Hold on.
Which con would you rather fight? Pre-door con, post-door con, or during door con?
That's it.
The E3 Comanche because I love that train.
I don't care.
Hello?
Hello.
Where is the political compass on the political compass?
We almost forgot.
We're making the political compass political.
I'm gonna reset this. Hold up, guys. I'm
Oh wait,
need.
you wanna wait? Are you deleting everything?
I have to reset this because my thing
Okay.
isn't working. No, don't reset the entire thing. I'm back. I'll do
Hold
some
on, wait. We
editing.
have voice.
Alright, we
Do
can.
you wait? You wanna reset everything?
Good. No, it's back. It's back. It's back.
This is a live Uzi reaction
This is
moment
a
right now.
live Owen reaction.
Finally, more live
Live,
reaction.
live. I just realized I didn't change the text of
I
the
had to go
live
through torture for
E3
this,
reaction. Hold on.
but it
Hey guys,
worked.
what's your favorite live reaction currently?
We have Slug,
Hold on.
Owen,
Mine
Thomas,
will
and
be my
Uzi.
favorite because I'm currently. Wait. Thomas is your favorite live reaction?
No.
I think
It should
Uzi's
be
face
because
is
it's the
just funny.
best.
Just look at her. She's realized that everything's becoming political. The next thing to become political is her.
That's it. You can't stop the Japanese Empire.
You know what? You know what the Japanese Empire needs?
Hirohito.
You know what?
No.
Japan versus the
It needs a railway
Japanese
system, and that's where the Kamachi comes into play.
Just don't ask what they did from 1939 to 1945. Wait,
Also,
what?
I love how the Kamachi. Also, fun fact: the Kamachi engine in the corner here is actually a Japanese engine, like it originates from Japan. So that's funny.
That's yeah. I'm gonna end recording soon. I need to add one more goofy reaction.
Hold on, wait. I have one. It doesn't make any sense, but we need it.
Anyways, I realize we haven't done that many political stuff yet, so
Hold up,
we
hold
have
up.
we have to answer the ultimate question: Where do we put the political
Reaction.
compass on the political? How is the political compass? Where do we put the political compass on the political board?
I don't
You're
know.
going up
This
here,
is
and
all
then
outside of the political compass, by the way. You can see the political
you're
compass in the
going
middle.
sideways. We have so many reactions here. We have E3 live reaction, that live reaction, Thomas the Lugger.
I'm gonna start making the live reactions smaller so we can store more. Besides the Uzi live reaction, because it's really satisfying. Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Hold on, wait.
Mhm.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Make this one. Wait, no, stop messing with the E3.
Yeah, we're shrinking all the live reactions so we can fit more in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Besides the
Slug
cube
live
shaped Uzi
reaction
live
can be
reaction because
down
it's
here,
shockingly
right next to
satisfying.
that one, because it was. These two right here are the originals.
Yeah. Actually, the Uzi live reaction was first placed, and then the Slug live reaction.
I was not recording
Those
this
two can
entire
be the
time. Well,
biggest.
guys, just to let you know, no, delete this. Keep Joe Pan.
Hold up, I'm adding Manchester City to the table. Make it smaller.
Yo, Burb SMP is now canon in this.
That's the Manchester City logo
Putting
for
you
you.
up. I'm putting this in the gulag.
The bottom line's the gulag.
Love how we just have a Thomas the Tank Engine
Love
in the
how we're
corner.
offending all of the all Russians. Hold up, I need to make the love triangle.
Looks like a top is actually a top.
Dragonite.
Really,
Alright,
switch is actually a bottom.
I'm
Yada
cooking
yada. You
something.
get it.
Let me cook. Dragonite like juiced. Who else? The
Live
Australian
Polar
ball.
Express. Hold on, wait, where is it?
There we go. I made the
Live
love.
Polar, the Live Polar Express reaction.
Alright, there we go.
Finally.
I've made a love triangle. So now we have
Live
one for
Polar
this.
Express Live Polar Express reaction, and just delete this because it's how do no not don't copy it, delete it.
Why do we have so much stuff in there?
Yeah, well, it's the live
Dude,
reaction
where
zone. We
the
have to put as many live
reaction?
reactions there as possible.
We have live Pure Market 1225, aka the Polar Express live reaction 2. We have E3 live reaction and Polar Express live reaction.
And then Owen from Total Drama Island live reaction. P.S. It's a good show.
Yo, the
There we
state's
go,
got their
Cola.
hands. Yo,
Move into this corner
now
next to
imitating
pre-door
life.
con. Or post-door con, I guess.
It's 1953, and the Flying Scotsman has been Americanized.
That's it. We're making the two twins political. Never thought I'd be saying this. We're making two 18-year-olds political.
And they were then
you
later killed by
twins?
William Afton.
Who is that? Who is that? I'm
I
not
switched what
educated
corner he
on
was in.
who
It
is
made more
William
sense
Afton.
to
I've been hearing
know.
that name a lot. Where is it?
He killed people.
Hold up, I need
I
to get
still
it.
know who that
I
is.
forgot I
What
put
twins?
I forgot I put
The
Jay
twin
in Jerry.
towers.
I forgot I
that
put
was
Jay in the
No.
authoritarian right corner. I forgot
No,
about
no,
that.
no. That's getting deleted. Everything here is getting deleted.
No.
The authoritarian corner. Also, I'm moving Australia right here to the end of the corner.
Moving.
Yeah, I forgot I just threw that
I
off
can
the board,
officially
to be
say
honest.
this. Blood warning from now on. Blood and gore warning from now on. Please don't.
Speaking of that, I think it's about time I end my 30-minute recording. I'm not.
Just kidding. I'm changing William Afton.
So, about the fact blood and gore is now allowed, I'm going to post something.
There's so much.
No. It was a joke.
There's so much.
William got in the Springlock suit.
Oh wait, never mind, wrong thing.
Oh. America! No!
He got in the Springlock
Flying
suit.
Scotsman got Americanized. It's back to being a British locomotive again.
Whatever
We
this
need to
thing is,
re-add the
here
others.
now.
Thomas now takes over the Flying Scotsman and becomes the Flying Scotsman.
Alright, I've re-added them back once again. Please don't do what we did last time.
Get them killed by Willie O. Afton.
And then he got
you are now, hold on, wait. You are now the driver of the EC. You are going into, you are now the driver.
Hold up.
You are Thomas, are you good, Thomas? Look at the top. Look at the top purple square. Thomas is just sideways. He has taken over the Flying Scotsman.
Alright, I re-added William Afton, but I'm moving him to the right.
Next to Pre-Door Con.
God dang it. I can't undo.
Case,
Attempt to.
I forgot I put Lego Con over here.
Mr. Dorito, our shoulder person, is connected with Queso, which is for some reason connected with that Pokemon I don't know the name of, which is also connected to the Komachi, I think? I mean, it's touching the Komachi, so the team is connected. It's connected just like how in real life these can connect up to other Shinkansen models.
It's for the lore. Chat, it's for the lore.
If you zoom in on the authoritarian right corner, you can see Jay.
It's a war that the Komachi is winning.
I'm moving Katie
You're
and
going back there.
Thomas the train engine has gotten sick of being a Nazi. He's leaving. Thomas got
I'm
sick of
out.
the bullshit. It is now king of the. It is now going to run over William Afton.
William Afton moves
Choo
to the
choo.
other.
Hold on, wait, that was
William
below.
Afton moves to the other side where
Choo choo.
William Afton expands because he comes back.
But you
Thomas
see,
becomes
this wasn't FNAF lore, so he died because he's not allowed to do that. We don't like people coming back.
We don't like if people. No, who made the tray? Who made the Komachi tiny? No.
Alright, one moment. We gotta add more lore to this. So you see Katie and Sadie, right?
With the help with this weird pink thing.
Stop moving him. He's the
And then
driver.
you see the live Uzi reaction ascended to destroy the world because it felt like it.
Really
All
smart.
the live reactions
However,
the internet are now going to destroy the world.
And then he promptly just leaves because this isn't his stop.
Don't worry, we added Luis Suarez into this. He can save
And
everyone.
don't worry, don't worry. The Polar Express reaction is here to save the day. Polar Express.
Man, I'm dead.
And then
Gotta walk all the way up to the Blake.
Joe Pan, and the Polar Express corner is the reaction.
Dragonite.
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
Joe
Welcome
Pan
to
goes
we made
back to being
literally
Joe
everything
Pan, and the
political.
Polar Express goes
What do
back
we
to
do
being
with
the live
Lego
reaction.
Con? What do we do with Lego Con from Lego Murder
Feed
Drones? We have
it,
to do something.
feed it the queso.
Um.
However, then
Oh
the green monster from Dragon Ball Z shows.
Oh.
If you called it that in front
Oh
of
yeah, then the
Ethan, he would be
Komachi
very
comes
pissed
back
off. I'm
because
going
it
to tell
forgot
him
it's the
that just
driver,
because I want to
so
see
it's just
his
I
back
feel
reaction.
like
now.
I just insulted every Dragon Ball fan by calling them the you know
Good.
what, green big monster.
I don't know what it is because I am not an anime person.
Remember, we only have 6 live reactions.
We need more.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
need
also
them.
have Jay with a can with a bottle of Coke right next to pre-door con or post to door con, meant to say. Pre-door con's up here. And then Thomas the Train got sick of all their bullshit and has now replaced the sign that says where we are.
You just follow the train. You can Thomas the Train Benjamin. You don't follow the train. There we go. Stop the
Screenshot this entire thing and turn it into a live reaction.
Oh yeah, and then hold on, wait.
Live reaction, live reaction.
And and then why?
Alright. Hold up. God dang it.
Man, he's dead.
And he's back alive. Welcome back. We need to add more war
You
into
want to know a
this.
fact? The pyramid this entire time has been a laser that they've been aiming at the
Oh
communists.
yeah, and then this
They
appears.
use it to assassinate Stalin.
Manchester City. No, Queso decides to take over as the new leader.
And then
Yeah.
the horror
Eyes
is going
of
orange.
Panther.
And then somehow Dragonite killed the orange.
Queso really had a case of diarrhea, so Lego Con escaped and met up with Post Door Con, and their
He
world
escaped,
and the Con
so
Alliance
Dragonite was
was
elected
formed.
as the new leader, and Queso ended up moving to the bottom right. So now Dragonite's the new
But
leader.
since Lego Con was afraid for his safety, he's now roommates with
Then
Free Door Con.
And the Swedish flag.
hold on,
We
wait,
forgot about this.
Yeah. Joe Biden also got sick of all the politics, so he left for the outer land.
Alright, now we have an empty bottom corner, so we need to add more stuff to it. We need...
Oh yeah, and then
Thomas goes back to the green corner because he realizes it's completely empty.
Thomas and friends.
And then France.
Thomas, the top of the Thomas theme
Uzi
song.
moves in because
Oh yeah,
she
don't
feels
forget.
like react.
Then the
France.
attack of the Thomas. Then the battle of Thomas. Then the battle of Thomas. Now
Stop
it's time
placing
for the
Thomas's
battle of
legs
Thomas, the
everywhere.
tank engine.
However, Queso
As
had his
Thomas
extreme
consumes the
fats
entire
and
map.
ate all the Thomas engines one by one until they all
Except the
vanished.
original, because
And then
he's
Uzi took over the authoritarian right corner because she felt like it, and
Yes.
because she's clearly an anarchist.
And Manchester City decided to take over the middle because why not? So now we have a president for every nation. Dragonite top
But
left.
you know, Thomas decides to come back because you can't
Oh,
kill
yeah, and,
the main. As
and
Mattel
all
did,
decided
like
to do
the
the
fact that you killed
government of
Thomas.
the top left. Or the
Yeah.
authoritarian left.
There's somehow two.
Because Mattel said they were going to take the show off the air if Thomas got.
This
If
is
you delete Thomas again, I'm deleting the entire map.
don't. If you
Okay,
do,
then don't delete Thomas.
alright, then don't place him above Manchester City. Put him. Alright. The biggest one becomes president, so Dragonite is left. Japanese Empire is.
Put Pierre.
Which
You up
see,
here?
Doll was sick of all these dumb communist leaders, so she assassinated Dragonite.
And then Train appears and it decides to stop at the station.
And then all of a sudden, the Bed Wars kid becomes president.
Nah, Doll creates an army of clones.
And
assassinates
then the
people.
train decides to spin and get out of here.
And then all of a sudden, the Japanese army begins to get much bigger.
Then all of a sudden the train takes over the communists.
Nah, they kicked her out. No.
It's now a 6v5. This is.
I got some more trains! Hold on, no I don't.
Army of evil doll clones that want to take over the world and add communism.
Little did they know that live
However,
reaction
the
still
Japanese
existed,
Empire wanted
and
to
it's
add
going
I don't
imperialism.
care.
to
Live reactions
They
are
no
canon. We
longer
just keep them in the live reaction zone. And if you have any more, please
The
suggest.
first one decides to go up, and
hold on,
the
where
first
is
one
it
passes
here?
the line. Hold up, we need to add like barriers. We have to use one of these though because for some reason my image will not work.
And then the Komachi reappears and the entire thing gets deleted.
Never
No.
mind.
If you do that again, we will kill you. And delete all the trains.
And I will delete the entire map.
Well, then don't do that.
You just deleted the little pink blob fella!
There we go. We
Yeah.
have. There we go. That should be enough. Also, don't you dare delete her.
I placed that.
Alright, I'm gonna remove the borders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a big border.
Army of evil dolls versus the Empire of Japan. Which evil will win?
Hold up. We need to add the leaders to these. I made a border.
And you see, Lego Khan has become leader of the evil doll army because he felt like it.
Manchester City has officially become leader of the middle right after winning the election. Also,
Yeah.
Hirohito is elected as the
starts
leader of
existing
the.
again because... And Thomas starts existing again.
He sends one of
What
the
other
Japanese
images?
Empire
Where did the train go?
to take over.
Also, Khan has become elected leader of the center. Not post or
I'm adding
pre-door
back the
Khan,
I'm
during
adding
door
back the
Khan.
E3, and if you delete this E3 image, I'll put it out of the way. But if you delete this E3 image again, I will delete the entire map.
Hirohito versus Lego Khan. Who will be better?
Alright.
I put the E3
Lego
up here
Khan
because
is
it's
in an
just in the
alliance
yard
with
now.
pre-door Khan, I think.
The
Hirohito's in
E3s
alliance
are just
with
the E3s are just
the
in the
bottoms.
yard. The E3s are just
The middles
Also,
are
in the
Jay
neutral.
yard
with a
now,
can of
waiting for a job.
Coca-Cola is elected as leader of the bottom right.
Oh,
The
it's
E3
Queso's the leader.
series,
Queso's the leader.
right next to
The biggest is the leader.
The E3s and Thomas are just in the
They're
yard,
anarchists.
in
They
the
don't really
train
have
yard
leaders.
now.
Besides Uzi, I guess. But she's just forever alone. So you know what? The Japanese decided to, I don't know, recruit her because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Now
Yeah,
I'm
they said
creating
some
a train
They got
yard.
a reinforcement.
Uzi working for the Japanese army to defeat her dad. Ah, yes.
And now this
Why?
has become land of
Her
the
dad,
Japanese
but made of
Empire.
Lego, with an army of dolls, evil doll clones.
Now this has officially become land of the Japanese Empire.
Yeah.
Too. And Hirohito's revived.
Co-leader of the Japanese Empire, Uzi.
Hold up. The first troops begin to advance towards the outer borders.
The trains are just up
And the
here
doll army,
relaxing
the
until
doll
they.
army prepares
You know what? We need
defenses.
some truck. We need some. I'm just gonna shrink these
They
and just
align
put
their
them here.
they
Thomas,
reform their formations so that way they have a better defense
Yeah,
at the back.
yeah.
They also
Well,
decide
of course, troops come in to fill the flank created.
they decide to reorganize their flank to
Along with a
defend the
couple more being
onslaught.
cloned, because they're evil doll clones. Of course, there's more of them. There's
And
never only one evil
hold
doll
on, wait.
clone. There's always
I'm
12.
adding trucks.
and they
And
decide to
then
send their Fifth
some
Imperial Army over to help. In which they actually managed to do
and some
quite well, managing to
then in the
eliminate
top
one of the
corner
armies.
a few eight plank wagons start
Of
existing
course,
with Thomas.
quickly the evil army advances and uses their cognitive
Wait.
powers
Guys, I love how there's just
kill
an
him.
entire war going on here,
Tell
and
me
then
this
there's just a
later.
simple railway system in the top
Yeah.
corner.
And you see, since Lego Khan is really good at hacking, he hacked the 7th largest pyramids on Earth laser and assassinated these advanced troops. He was trying to hit Uzi, but you see,
After
his
learning,
plastic eyes don't work
after
that
learning about
well,
the
so he missed.
assassination, they decided to send the 18th Army to help defend the flank. For now, yeah, the like 5 army Japanese decided barely managed to sneak behind and managed to actually catch one of them off guard and ends up killing it.
Thomas goes backwards and then onto another siding.
Freedor Khan uses the
As
power of
he's
the
finished
Swedish
with
army
shunting
that
all
was
the
on his
trucks into
side
place.
to help Lego Khan.
However, the Japanese ended up forming a
There are
siege,
5
which would
trucks
last a
currently in the
decently long
yard,
time.
but an engine needs to come and get them. That's where everyone's favorite blue engine,
The Khan Alliance is
appears.
forming, you see.
Yeah. However, managed to hold siege at the club, and actually, meanwhile, the Japanese.
The Swedish army commanded by Freedor Khan, a sentence I never thought I would say.
Meanwhile, the Japanese decide to advance to the small town of Farron to help
Also,
fortify the defense.
these doll armies realize this is here and are currently following them.
And they
Meanwhile,
actually
a
managed to get
train
very
pulls
close
into
to
the station.
Farron,
That is
nearly
amazing.
taking it over, but one of the doll armies ends up killing
A train pulls into the
station,
station, and now it's
Army of evil dolls.
the train pulls into the
mainly
station, and
because
now
at the
it's
time they cut their
collecting
supply
there.
line, so the only option was to raid the Farron houses for supplies. And
now that they cut the railway supply line, the E3 is just stuck there.
And a small siege was actually held at Farron, out the Farron outskirts.
And then everyone's
their most
favorite blue.
powerful soldier.
And then Edward comes into the picture and just goes to the shunting yard to pick up
they
his
have been
truck.
developing their most powerful soldier, Operation Doll Cube.
However, Operation Doomsday
Meanwhile,
began.
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We don't care.
Meanwhile, this entire war is happening. There was just a train system
They decided
happening
to
in the
send
top.
half of their Japanese army up to around the France border who ended up taking over that section of land for themselves.
Edward now takes all the trucks away off screen
And now they
because
actually
I
began
don't have
to
anywhere else for
claim
it to
a
go.
decent amount of land.
I'm just going.
What happened to Khan of the center?
I'm just gonna put Edward in the bottom corner just so that I don't have to
release
recreate the
2
entire
small
scene.
armies over to help the Farron siege.
Wonder how post-door Khan is gonna help the Khan Alliance, or is he just not giving a fuck? Yeah, never mind. He's too busy trading stocks.
However, one of the Japanese armies ends up going the wrong way and encounters the Swedish, which ultimately reduced their armies by about 50%.
The E3 R1 comes in, connects up to the regular E3, and then pulls it back to the shunting yard.
Commanded by Predor Khan is aligned with the interests of Lego Khan, as they are part of the Khan Alliance.
Yeah, and now
then the E3 goes here, and R1 is just
on the Japanese and destroys all the defenses because
realizing another major city's open. Some of the Japanese a small little section of the Japanese actually goes up and does decent damage to the cube.
Edward brings a train of supplies.
But you see, the doll cube is immune to all damage besides the original Coke recipe.
Edward brings a train of supplies.
The thing was much smaller, but they lose
Edward brings a train of supplies.
They lose half of the big lines.
The doll cube can rapidly regrow due to cloning processes, so
yes.
Meanwhile, all this is happening.
Also,
Edward
all the
brings
trains
train
suddenly
of supplies.
died because I said so.
Yeah. And then And then while
Maybe
that,
you see, the
Nope.
doll cube ate all of the trains and used their matter to create more doll cubes.
he was here to
If you
appointed
delete the
Darth
trains in
Vader
the
as
top,
one of the soldiers,
delete the trains in the
and
rail
ended
yard.
up
Also,
slicing their
Edward
cube in
didn't die
half.
because it's Edward. That's what
Ultimately,
you
But you see, the
expecting.
doll
It's
cube
Edward.
just duplicated. You see, the doll cube is a very advanced piece of
yeah, and now
bioengineering.
officially the Japanese are in their land again for the first time since the Farron invasion.
And then Edward reappears in a different spot
But you see,
because they felt like it.
Lego Con is really good with building bricks, so he's built another one.
Yeah, they decided to reorganize their flanks and
Train
calling
system
back
happens
their
here.
weakened army.
E3 somehow. E3 gets to
Which
pull
just
some
almost-
trucks for some reason,
Rebuild the
despite the
defenses
fact it wasn't
rapidly
built for
after
it.
the annoying doll cube broke
And
them
then
instead of
Flying
walking past
Scotsman
them,
just
like-
They
comes
turned
into
this
the
land on
yard.
center so they could form a 4-3-3-2.
I love how in the top
This
there was
doll
just
army
a
is able to
train.
take out
There was
Darth
just a
Vader by
train system
offering him some
happening in the
sugar, which was actually just cocaine. So he was high and they killed him.
There was a railway yard in the
one
top
of the
corner.
Japanese armies, primarily this one, had managed to sneak by the lines
Also, the
and give them
third
some
battle
beer.
was finally destroyed.
They
due
ended
to
up going
evil
off the
doll.
border within a few days, within a couple of, within like an hour.
A new high speed. Wait, nope. A new high speed main line is built
An attack,
around the
a
entire.
high-speed
And now the border
blitzkrieg of an
looks
attack is
something
done
like
by
A
this
new
doll
high speed
army.
main line is
That's
built
led
around
realizing
Hirohito.
this,
the
the Japanese
existing
actually
war,
began to
Personal
built
take
around the
very
war
attack
that's
Uzi
nice.
takes
happening.
them out.
However, they were ultimately taken out, and their borders
Yeah, by
rounded up.
Uzi along with the 516th Division.
Yeah. Realizing one
But
of the
no, when
Japanese
more
was...
evil dolls are being cloned to spread communism worldwide.
However, the Japanese actually need more troops, so they advised break. However, the Farons...
A railway station is built on the main line so that
Realizing
the
the Farron
East
stage
5
was
can have a
completely
place to
gone,
stop here.
another one of the smaller Japanese
But you
armies...
see, the Japanese blow up the railway because,
Yeah.
The railway was built by the Japanese! What do you mean?!
They managed to
No,
sneak
they
by
didn't.
back to Farron and officially take over
Anyway, the
Farron,
king that last issue, because
the
the
capital
Japanese
of
built
the
it, it
communist city.
reappears. So, yeah, the railway is back.
Also, post-door con offers to fund Hirohimo.
Hirohimo accepts and ultimately gets the
The
money needed.
E5 Shinkansen is introduced
and
and
then
is
he
now
returns to
serving the East
Anarcho-Capitan
line.
and uses the weapons given to depose the leader. What's his face?
Queso. It's Queso.
Queso and becoming supreme leader of
R1 gets connected to the
Anarcho-Capitan.
E5 and now
And
they just sit
and a
there.
small section of the Japanese army, once again,
R01 connects to the E5
takes over
and
this
He also
area.
acquires the
just to
power
let you
of
know, the
highly
Shinkansens
powerful.
are not. Just to let you
He
know, the
also acquires the
Shinkansens are
power of
currently
the
not
highly
in the
powerful
war.
Demon Core to
Oh.
use in his super weapon.
Yeah,
Just to let you know, the Shinkansens are currently not in the war.
Some of the Swedish ended up going to there and claiming that for themselves, while some of them held off the siege.
The railway line up above is just served by anyone and cannot be claimed. Meanwhile, the one on the bottom is served by the. Meanwhile, the one where the two trains
Don't worry,
are served by the
Predor Khan has
Japanese.
assembled more troops, and along in a joint attack is able to seriously injure the Japanese army with the communist dolls.
First reducing their siege to around
More yards are built due to the growing demand. Due to the growing demand of the
realizing their siege was working.
trains.
Hiromoto applied some of the second division over to the siege to.
But you see, they were encircled after taking out this unit by a doll army and a Swedish army.
Yeah, and then the second army ended up retreating over to right back here, in which they were ultimately safe. For now. As it turns out, they just ended up going into the Swedish capital of...
An older 400 series Shinkansen gets dropped because the war killed... Because the war destroyed one of the E3s.
It turns out they were actually in the capital of the Swedish at the time.
E3, R1 and the E5 just go off screen to
the
somewhere.
Japanese ended up accidentally invading the Swedish capital, and the Swedish...
Can we just put whatever... Guys, if something goes off screen, can we just put it in the bottom corner with the live reactions?
Maybe.
No.
No. After
live
this,
Okay, then
reaction
I'm
land, not
okay. Then I'm
whatever you want
moving
to
to
store there.
E5. Then I'm moving
the
these
Japanese
two.
actually the Japanese
I'm
actually
moving. I'm
managed
moving. I'm moving them
to
to
take
the
over
land
the
of the
small
meme
town
stealing license.
of S- of Sven.
The Ven.
Sven causing
Australia.
controversial
The
opinions to
Australia
appear.
cube
bar
is
is now
sent
the
in
yard.
as a final resort to
Australia
try and
bar is
take
now
on
the
the
yard
attack.
manager for the yard.
Yeah, this
Epic fight noises.
yeah, yeah. What
The
I love
super
how the Japan. I love how there are like there's a war going on, and then there's just a train system going on
what
up
are,
here.
yeah. Meanwhile,
which
Farron's
we don't
still
care about.
taken over, and another small section of the troops moves on. Tyr
I'm
sneaks by the Swedish all the way
The
to the
Swedish
corner.
troops also assist in some defensive positions due to doll cloning being very expensive.
Yeah, it's now
Building
2025.
an infinite army of dolls is pretty hard, but you have to be honest, Lego Khan's a pretty cool dude. It is
Yeah,
Lego
Edward
Khan
just
after all.
Edward. Nope.
after
Edward runs through the JR system because it has somewhere it needs
manages
to
to
go,
sneak
despite
by
him being really
behind,
slow.
and one of the troops ended up assassinating the Lego Man,
Edward is back
which
in
I
the
had
Oh
main
no,
stopped.
yard,
Lego
just
Khan!
relaxing there.
But you see, in his will, the ultimate evil was. See, in his will, you want to know who gains all the power?
Who?
Predor Khan, his best pal.
Fedor Khan ended up cornering them, thus causing another siege to happen for the fourth time, right
This
around
war.
here.
Also, a second doll cube is made by Predor Khan because he realizes they're actually pretty easy to make. All you need is just like 12 Lego bricks and nuclear waste.
Then what happened
Use
was,
queso as a 1x1 Lego piece.
then what happened was the Japanese actually held their siege pretty
In
well by
older,
using
in older
a
EU series
remaining
Shinkansen
castle
starts existing in the main network.
held by the old Swedish at the time. They used a castle to help firm ground and for supplies.
E3
But you
R1
see, the
goes back into
almighty
the
power
main
of the
yard,
doll cube and
And then the
the
E5 goes
lack
back
of
serving the main network.
power from the Japanese army eventually led to their destruction due to the
Yeah,
doll cube just being too powerful.
eventually
You have no
they
supply.
retook over Sven for the first time in
Yeah.
like 6 months,
I'm just gonna start working on
which
But
was
you
a
then
just like
see
stuff
the
Swedish.
around.
army of Japanese snuck through and immediately took it back,
Yeah,
busting trees. And
don't
that was only
forget
for like 4 minutes. They even took out the
some of the Swedish.
cube.
Don't forget,
A
the
beach gets
Japanese still
constructed
hold the
in
Swedish
another
capital of
rail.
Elsidin,
The
so
beach gets constructed and another
yeah.
railway and another rail system is built and another
But you
station
see
is built at the beach.
the Swedish didn't like that, so they closed the railway system because fuck you. That's why.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, then they decide, yeah, Kyoto, we retire. So they lost a small.
No.
So they ended up
Don't put that there.
losing
The
the the
the
17th
Japanese was
Parallel
built
Division due to
around the Swedes.
retirement, and they had to improvise.
The
But you see,
Japanese just build around the Swedish.
I
Now
have
it's
some
back.
good news about Lego Khan. His assassination was an almost attempt, and he's currently in a coma.
Yeah, he's currently in a coma
Yeah.
located in the capital city.
But you see, I have some
A
bad
portal
news about
tunnel gets
that.
built
He
at
may or
after
may
the
not be in the hands of the
portal tunnel gets
Japanese, which
built to the
is
main
bad.
to the
And
train yard.
in exchange for them being left alone, they're willing to hand over are willing to hand over Lego Con
And they decided to accept. So yeah, and they decided.
for at least for 10 months.
Then
The rail system gets built around as the old system gets shut down and
Also, in exchange for the
goes
fern
into
troops
disrepair.
being let into this area.
then
So yeah,
the
A new
Macedonians.
rail line is built. A
he's putting
new
the best
U-turn is
hospitals
built
in
backwards
Fern
along the
for
network
later
with a tunnel.
treatment.
A revolution began with the retired troops. Remember those? well, a month later, a revolution began, and all of a sudden they were fighting each other now.
The
That's
new
bad. Are they
line seems to
communists
be
or
working
something?
perfectly, and the
They
first
decided to
E2
retake
series
LCUN, the old
Also,
rebuilt.
Japanese
some dolls
capital.
agreed to help them.
They decided to take over LC which was now their capital.
And Pre-Door Khan sent some dolls to help them.
An E2 and an E3 series combine at the beach station, which is currently
The
unnamed.
revolution
The
continued to
dolls are
grow.
sent in to surround these troops again, along with help with securing
Then
Macedonians.
the bell chiming of the Macedonians
Despite
was
the
heard
war
all
being so
around,
close to the railway, rail operations seem
and
to
now
be
they were just
continuing
fighting
as
each other
normal
at
as the
this point.
E5
The Japanese
I
versus the
don't know what words to
Macedonians.
use. The E5 is just existing, okay?
Uzi helps destroy some of the best of the troops.
Best of the Macedonians, which were
Yeah.
I
retired.
don't know why
This is
there's a
basically
war
retired troops
between
and
murder drones
civilians.
in Japan and the Swedish, and then the railway
No, it's an
system is
army
just...
of evil doll clones versus Japan.
Yeah, it's
Led
basically
by
and the Swedish
Pre-Door
exist.
Khan
it's basically
and Lego Khan with doll cubes as one of the most
This
And
is
powerful
then
also
the
troops.
railway
Basically like
system is
tanks.
just out of the
Along
war
with the
because,
Swedish
yeah.
army also under command of Pre-Door Khan.
However, this is basically however realizing this the North
But you see,
Macedonians
multiple well-placed bombs led to Uzi also getting put into a coma.
mainly by the Macedonian civilization.
The bomb somehow hit the railway, and a train gets slightly derailed off of its path.
A few more,
Basically
Some people blame
blocking the network
doll
a little
cubes are
bit.
created and sent in to assist the Macedonians, or at least one is, because they're very expensive. 12 Lego
one
bricks
more
after
ended up being
inflation is
cloned,
very expensive
who
nowadays.
discovered they
Hold
actually
on,
hated the Swedish,
wait. Do we have a Lego brick? Hold on, wait. I'm adding a.
and due to their powerful nature, they ended up reclaiming the railway.
I'm adding a Lego brick image just so that we have just so that you
Yeah.
have something to physically build with.
And now the Macedonians completely own the railway system, and then
Yeah.
they can easily get their
No,
supplies.
you don't. As long,
But
I
you
mean, to
see,
me, I don't. As long
but you
as the
see, I have a
operations,
secret to tell
as
you.
long as the operations
Lego
can
Khan has
continue as
actually not
normal.
been in a coma this entire time and been preparing to betray Pre-Door Khan. So most of his troops are sent in as
There
Pre-Door
are some
Khan
Lego
police.
bricks in case y'all need to
Hold
build
up.
anything with them. Hold on.
Then the Macedonians decided to build a railway system to LC land so they could get supplies.
As long that is very not how they would do it. This is how you would do it. So that off the main network.
I have some bad news, everyone. It's been 10 months, so the 3 doll cubes they built are now going around to attack the Japanese, which is bad.
Yeah, and already by then the Japanese had actually ended up breaking the border.
Oh, and can
beginning
the
to
railway continue as
advance.
normal? That's all I care about.
Yeah, just the
No, the
Macedonians have full
Macedonians are
control.
taking all of the onions to eat because they really like onions.
The Macedonians have full control over it, but business is normal.
Okay, and then
Besides
a
onions, all
non-high
the
speed
onions are being
line gets built.
stolen.
Oh, and a non-high speed line
Unless
gets
they pay
built.
12, unless they miss
I'm
their 12
making
onion payments a
build
day.
a not what color? I'm gonna create a new color.
Also, the doll
Purple.
tanks are sent in to assist the Macedonians.
Yeah, and it turns out the Macedonians actually hated the Swedish.
Then a new non-high speed line gets built through so that the trains have a place
But you
to get
see,
off of the main
Pre-Door
network.
Khan is really intelligent. I have to tell you this.
He's actually and it turns out Predor Khan actually hates the Macedonians for taking over the railway.
Yes, you see, now it's a 3-way war between the Macedonian Doll Alliance
versus the
Alliance
Swedish and
Sweden.
Japanese.
So Sweden is like,
And now,
yo,
and now
Japan, I know we've
literally
had our
every other
differences,
part
but
of
what if
the
we work
railway.
together?
Yeah,
So yeah, the
basically what
Swedish
happened.
then take the thing back from the Macedonians.
Basically, here's how it is. Japan is at war with these two. Sweden, Macedonian is at war with this and this. And our
I'm just gonna build. Train stations are now red. Train stations are now red so that they
Macedonians are
can be
technically friends
easily
with the doll army.
identified.
And the Japanese,
Identified.
well, they have no allies.
Just to let you know that the railway
Japanese
system was
offer an
originally.
alliance between them and the pre-Door Khan horde of Swedes.
Just to let you know that
work
the
together.
rail system
Yeah,
was
technically,
originally
Japan
built
has
and
been
owned by
seeking
the
negotiating
Japanese,
with
so it's
Premor
so
Khan,
yeah.
or more specifically, Hirohito.
Yeah. Also, Uzi's out of her coma.
Also, also my video's been going for almost an hour, the longest one of my videos has ever done.
So do we go for part 2?
Let's actually. I'm gonna make this an hour and a half long. Screw it.
Anyways, I have some bad news.
It's
The
11.
Japanese have to
It's
go fast because
10:57. I have time.
most of their greatest troops in the horde are in the
In the
around
order,
are on the brink of getting captured by the dolls.
yeah, or have
The
it,
doll cubes.
or like 2% of them have retired by then because they're in their late 50s, early 60s. Maybe due to Hirohito, some bad managing, and some
Thomas
of
goes out of a shunting yard. Thomas collects a single truck and heads
one more
down
Macedonian
the
ally
small net
ship.
and heads
One
down
more.
the small network. He drops off the truck. Nope, that's the train station.
Yeah,
He
one
drops
more
off
small.
the truck and then goes back to the shunting
This
yard.
is like the stupidest war ever. Like seriously.
This
You
is
have the Swedes and the
was just a
Japanese
train
teaming up against
system
the
existing.
Macedonians and doll army
then a
with
small.
their leader
Train
of
system is just
Oh.
Lego
existing in
Khan,
the background.
Vidor Khan, and then Hirohito with ally Uzi being funded by Postador Khan,
Then a
leader of
very.
anarchist
And the train network, because the train network
Then a
that's the
very small.
boom and they're
Very
getting
small
money.
Also, I have some good news. Predor Khan has finished weapon research and gave Hirohito the demon core to use to make a bomb.
Oh, and don't forget, a small Yugoslavian army has officially formed around them and a small set of
So,
them.
what side are they on? Are they a part of the Japanese alliance or the Macedonian
Here's where this comes to play.
Macedonian
A small
USSR coalition?
force of them, about 150, because they have around 500 people, go to, which is actually pretty big, eh, and negotiate with the with the doll army for an
Yeah, the
allyship,
communist doll army.
in which
Which I'm assuming
only
become an
downside
alliance,
is
joining the
yeah,
Macedonian doll
only downside
coalition.
is most of their army is like 15-year-olds, so they don't know what the heck they're doing.
Okay, but don't worry, I have some good news. This doll cube is really good at war, so it's
Technoblade
gonna keep
exists
them
and is now
because
just relaxing at the
plot.
railroad for some reason. He's just there now.
This doll cube is gonna teach them how to fight because I said so.
Yeah, most of them are like 15 to 20-year-olds who just don't know what they're doing and are like in
And
their
then
first
Techno
Doll cube is
decides to
gonna
just
teach
not
them,
join the war because
along
he's
with
not ahead of us.
someone's return. Let me just get them out of the corner. Famed character Jay. Time to be introduced into the lore. Your time of being banished to the corner is gone.
yeah.
And then another E3
You
sets
see,
off to
Jay.
the main network.
You see, she's starting to open a pen stand. She's selling pens for $5 a pen, but the pens are like really high quality.
And so
E3 goes to the main network, and then an E5 comes in and connects to it.
$5 for 500 pens. That means like 1 cent a pen.
yeah, a small, very, 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 very small Yugoslavian force of like 2 people ends up going to the pen stand.
And now there was just an
deviating
E5
from the
and an
supply
E3
line.
connected to the stations. Don't mind them.
However, we're intercepted by
And then the
Yurek
void
Khan,
comes in, and then the void promptly goes away.
in which
Oh
they were
yeah, good
held
old Predor
hostage.
Khan. Forgot about him.
Freed, got captured again, held hostage, went to the Japanese, managed to get rid of half their army, go back,
This is
back
like
to
the
the
most
pet shop,
convoluted war in history. The
buy,
Swedes and the Japanese are
buy
working together after the doll army betrayed the Swedes.
the pens, return back, get caught by Predor Khan again,
It starts to snow, but it doesn't really affect the
heads
war.
back, and then
But
finally
you
heads
see, no
back
one
with
likes
the
the snow,
pens.
so the snow is banned permanently and banished to Australia.
No, snow doesn't get banned. It's snow.
However,
It happens.
Also, no one likes Jay, so she returns to her corner,
The
depressed.
snow gets burnt.
However, the 2 army managed to return with a whole bunch of pens, which would then turn into
The snow
gunpowder.
goes over the railway, so the E3s get called in again to do all the work.
Hey, I forgot they had gunpowder in them.
Yeah, so now they have gunpowder.
Let me just quickly
Yeah.
grab good old Jay.
Train supplies stuff to
Gunpowder supplier.
train car supplies stuff to them. So yeah, now there's just a train car there.
Yeah.
No, we still need Jay, professional gunpowder maker.
As well as a train car for supplies. Oh no, not the American Flying Scotsman. We already have a Flying Scotsman. The black box.
Hold up. Then what?
Live slug reaction. But
Yeah.
you see, Hirohito has a
What
plan.
others
He has
around?
figured out how to make a super weapon that he is calling the live reactionator.
As a train.
Teleporting people
Another
directly to the live
E3 gets built
reaction.
and brought to the
And you see, he
to the
uses
main
it on this
network.
Macedonian army, teleporting them directly to the live train reaction, and they get brutally ran over, dying.
However, then a trench was built between the Dahl army and the Yugoslavs, mainly for the Japanese invasion, which was planned.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
See, this doll was
Japanese
equipped with a jetpack because why not? And it
New
flew over.
E6 series gets brought
were coming
in
back, and
for the load.
and he finds the Yugoslavs, murders half their
The new
population,
E6 series content gets brought in and put behind
finds
Edward.
them, and then the
And then picked the doll
Yugoslavians,
cube.
and then they just brutally eliminate them. However, they have
Yeah.
And then
around
Atlantis.
100 people in their army. That's right,
Don't
100
worry,
people.
The snow
Lego
gets
Con
smaller.
agrees to fund them with more troops.
The snow gets
Yeah,
smaller
so they
as
went
the season changes.
from around 100 Yugoslav troops to about 200, to about 500, to about 400.
Also, on one of the major fronts, a doll is
50.
doll box is put in charge
Two
of
more
leading
E5
them.
trains get brought in to help with the workload.
Yeah, so now they went from around
Anyway,
100
these
people to
Japanese
around
troops are getting
400.
really small at this point and weak, I guess.
Yeah,
Because plot.
Along with another E2 series because I felt like it.
yeah. Hirohito, realizing this, orders the Japanese to immediately just, they order this army to come up, and now turned into a trench fight, and
The
then
Komachi hits the truck and
this ended up
derails,
turning into a
hurting
trench
no
fight.
one, surprisingly.
However, then the Dolls and the Yugoslavs got in line.
Edward gets called in to help the E3 back
Sorry,
onto the rails.
And by then, their army had expanded to about 700 people, so this was in their peak.
It's brought back onto
But
the
you see,
rails.
Lego Con actually sent in a very secret task force to take the Demon Core, so he can use it for whatever he wants,
The
like
Demon
making French toast. So now Lego Con has the Demon Core, and he gives it to his best troops, so they can transfer multiple armies to the live reaction dimension.
Yeah, so now we have trench warfare, where the Yugoslavs and the Dahl army are fighting the... I'm just going to make this smaller so that it fits. And now fighting the Japanese, one of the highest skilled armies in the world at the time.
And of course, they have to import more They have to import more doll boxes to lead the army. You know, there's a lot of people around here, so one's
The
not gonna be enough.
400 series gets a test
And then-
run and does really well for an old train.
Yeah, and then it rained, so they had to hold off the war. So they had to hold it off until the grass grew.
But you see, they were able to fire off one shot, and these people they got sent to one of the live reactions. They got accidentally eaten by Uzi. Numb.
Oh look, now there's grass. So the Japanese
Yeah.
fired the first shots.
Not really. One of the Japanese was transported to the live reaction realm, and got eaten by Uzi.
Yeah, some of them decided to advance. up.
USA steps in and helps
But
and
since the
helps
USA
someone
isn't
by
real, no one
delivering an
believes them.
entire
Oh,
gun to the fight.
yeah, now we are crossing the trench. Now we're at the point of just crossing the trench.
Americans are bringing an entire railway gun along with Edward to help.
Yeah, and now
But you see, the United States isn't real, so it immediately disappears because physics reasons.
yeah, a small
The
little
USA gets
force
the USA gets formed, and then the rail gun
comprised of
reappears.
most
Wait,
of
why when
the.
The USA isn't real, and that's a fact.
it becomes real. Okay. Oh,
However,
well, the
You
gun still
can't change
exists
the
because it's
plot. The majority agrees that the
the gun
United
still
States isn't
exists.
real.
However, a small force, mainly by Macedonians, enters. However, a very small force, mainly by the Macedonians, enters the trench. First,
Edward gets transported back to the shunting
fend
yard.
off.
Multiple dolls start fighting this league. A doll army starts in this league.
Technically, the
Start to move. Well, a very brave doll cube is sent in to command them.
What happens if
Yeah,
Techno?
the
What
Macedon.
would wait, real
Being the one
wait,
who
everyone be
trained
quiet.
all of
Shut up.
the Yugoslav troops. So they're gonna have a.
What
So
would
it's
you
gonna be an
happen?
epic battle.
Yeah, and then around maybe
What
25
would happen if Technoblade entered the war?
He isn't
chaos.
real.
However,
Okay.
that a Yugoslav troop ends up
I mean, to be fair, how real is
from
this? How real currently is this?
Everything we're saying actually happened. This is a reenactment of actual history.
Technoblade
yeah,
appears,
we're
and then he
basically recreating
disappears.
trench warfare.
Yeah.
And then they immediately eliminate two of the troops.
But you
Technoblade just
see,
watches.
Technoblade
No,
doesn't actually give a fuck, so he leaves to go farm potatoes because
Gets around
he's
500 more
act-
he
soldiers.
needs to go eat
Sweeps
kids
some,
and
and
spray
then
himself.
immediately sweeps most of the Japanese, besides like one army. And then just
And
head.
of course, they're shot with the weapon that transports you to the live reaction realm. Somehow. They were behind a wall, but they
So the
shot
Japanese
twice.
surrendered the trench.
Yeah.
Realizing they screwed up, they decide to go
They
all
get
out.
shot and transported somewhere using the live reaction realmificator.
They
And
ended
you
up
see,
saving all
Technoblade
their armies, and
Technoblade goes
actually
to the
did
see
pretty
live
their
well.
tanks are
reaction
slugged,
realm.
and they're stuck
Technoblade
there
goes to the
forever.
live reaction realm
This is how I
because
live on the slug
They ended
now.
up eliminating around 25% of their army using these two forces alone.
Technoblade goes to the live reaction realm because he felt like it.
Half of their first reenactment dies from the cube, but eventually they are able to get rid of it. However, but yeah, now the Japanese are doing extremely well, but the
Multiple doll
Macedonians
armies
are
are sent in
also.
to defend, and
Technoblade brings the
of course,
computer into the
this Japanese
live
army is finally
reaction
deleted,
area
and
so that he can
Lego
continue forming
Con flees
potatoes.
while releasing another doll box, which commands these dolls to push this army back. Yada de lada de.
Half of their army officially dies, and now they are pacing for Poema. Go to the trench and fight off them, flank them, and get them from behind, or just
Dig
trust
a
them.
second trench and continue more trench warfare.
Then it was just decided that more trench would occur.
Yeah. The dolls dug a second trench and prepared Operation Kaboom while planning bombings.
Yeah, now essentially what? Yeah, now it's essentially turned to World War One. This is just
Technoblade
World
brings
War.
the Minecraft potato into the live reaction realm because he
Yeah,
needs
but
something
don't.
to
But
eat.
yeah, the Japanese easily outnumbered the doll army in the trench, fought 4-1.
But don't worry, there's always reinforcements because
The new
they're clones.
E6 series gets into
So a very
testing and
large-scale
immediately
army crosses and
derails
just walks
somehow.
around and then attacks them right
E6
here.
series derailed and is now in the middle of
Realizing
the
this,
battle
they
for no reason
fight off.
whatsoever.
Actually,
It's
did a
just,
pretty
I
good
felt like
job.
it.
Around 25% shorting and eliminating
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Now
Of
the
course, this
Russians
is
are
caused by these ones walking around
now
and
the
adding up.
evil doll army can just decide what to do with the new E6
Then a
series. I don't care.
Yugoslavian army comes down,
They
avoids capture,
they
and
attach a ton of rockets to it and plan to launch it at Hirohito to kill him,
yeah. However,
turning it
by
into a
then
giant
the
missile.
Fair
Yugoslavs actually
enough.
ended up
I'm gonna
assassinating
bring another
Hirohito,
one. I'm gonna bring another E6 on because
which
why
they
not?
didn't know at the time.
Which now
But
means
back,
Uzi is in charge because she was second in command, I guess.
Yeah.
Another
Which
Easy,
E6
means
not
this
realizing
Another
what
entire
it is.
battle
E6
is the
appears.
greatest family dispute in history. Since you see, a free-door con is related to,
However, then one of the most intense battles happened. The Battle of Chimera. Macedonians and the army versus
Another
Japan
E6 series
and
gets
Sweden.
brought on because the other one
Mainly
is
because the Sweden
now
have officially
apart. Is
outed
now
Japan.
and
Evil
you
Doll
see
Army.
a group of, you see one more army also joined into this battle.
Why are there 5 early?
I accidentally copied them while trying to do something.
There we go.
Okay.
One
So,
more army just joined in on this battle.
So the train system is just still out of the war because why not?
You see, this is the flag of Post-Door Khan, and he is joined to
No,
help
no,
with
no,
this
not
army.
Discord, not Discord.
Also, there's also Post-Door Khan. This is an army, by the way. He's finally got around to making one.
Yeah, Evan, a small troop of East Germans, fully trained.
A
Actually begins to fight.
new yard is built while the truck is put onto it so that the Shinkansens can pass onto the main network.
Fighting was intense and very brutal. However, what happened was basically
E6 series
Celebrate the 5-year anniversary of
Close
this
to the
war.
railways through
It's free vodka
to
day.
the realm, and
All
then
the dolls enjoy some
get
vodka.
because that's blocking the railway.
after the event. However, this was during the prime invasion of Terracotta, the Japanese capital, and so it was. After the war, another trench was developed.
Yeah. This time it was rapidly dug with advanced drilling technology brought to you by Post-Door Khan.
Oh, don't
Link to
worry.
Goaded server because why not?
This actually looks this looks insane.
R1 gets
Yeah,
rebuilt and
like,
now
we know the plot that's going on, but seriously, this is like the
Gets re-
stupidest war ever.
now
An army of
faster.
dolls led by Lego Khan fighting Japanese Empire, Sweden, and pre-Door Khan and post-Door Khan, the anarcho-capitalist,
Versus the
with
Doll Army.
ally Jay with can of with bottle of Coke.
Technoblade is currently in
And
the
the Doll
bottom
Allies
And
are
corner.
all of it
technically
is being
farming
supplied by
allies.
famed gunpowder designer Jay. Yes,
technically,
there's 2 J's.
technically the Doll Army's allied with the Macedonian
Potatoes
Revolution, East Germany, Serbia,
everywhere.
and that's about it.
I'm sure that this potato issue won't have any consequences on the war whatsoever.
However, after this, the Macedonians actually managed to find a flank open at the trench where it ended, and they immediately got cornered.
Also Uzi flees over here because she's pussy and there's no army defending her.
Yeah.
And definitely not because there was just food over there.
Yeah. However, after this,
Also, the trench is expanded a little bit to stop any flanking from happening, along with this army fleeing back here.
yeah.
Technoblade appears with billions now.
Then another siege was
Dude,
held.
how many potatoes did I put on? How many potatoes did I put
Also,
here?
Post-Door Khan decides to retreat his army.
Then
The
another
potatoes
siege was
consume
held.
the potatoes consume one of the live reactions.
So Post-Door Khan sends out his Swedish onslaught, like the last of his army, and prepares his attack with the last of his army.
Yeah.
The potatoes consume. There's just a mini potato war going on in the center.
The Battle of
In the middle,
Joe. The Battle of Joe no more.
The battle of Terracotta has officially started. With
along with the second battle of the big trend, the second battle of the green trend.
And don't forget, the Japanese also kind of split up a little, mainly to 2 major battles were going up at the same time: the Battle of Lashare and the Battle of Terracotta. Let's see how both are going.
R1 goes to the main network and goes back to the yard.
Chaos.
I need to download. I have R1. Never mind.
Yeah, what ended up happening was basically the Macedonians managed to cross the troop into Swedish lands before ultimately suffering to the Japanese and Uzi, as they ended up finding her but never got any shots
Also, the Demon
So
Core is transported.
the
Also, the Demon
whole
Core is
86
restolen
series
back
is still
and
existing.
is used to revive Hirohito because it has that function because I said so.
Well, and how long is your recording?
This is like hour 15 minutes.
You probably edit it down on the
Nice.
forum.
I'll try. I'm not a great editor, so I'm probably gonna make it like 30 minutes long.
So don't worry. Hirohito has been revived due to Uzi taking back the thing. Uzi revives Hirohito. Like, seriously, the more we explain this plot, the stupider it becomes.
Then the East Germany comes over, manages to get rid of, overthrow Yuzi and Hirohito. They have no leader, so you want to know what happens?
The Demon Core achieves sentience and to become the leader.
Yeah, yeah. The Demon Core
Oh, no.
becomes the leader.
Yeah.
So is the train system just out of the war, or like what's happening?
Basically, yes.
Basically, yeah, the train system's out of war besides the show battle, which we'll get to later. One of the Japanese army was overrun by
I mean, it will
Swedish
help
released
with the
one
war
desperate
as long as it
attempt.
doesn't get destroyed while doing it.
overthrown by the Macedonian reunion. And then now let's check back at the Battle of the Karen, the Sten. Okay, yeah, we need
The
some
old train
reinforcements.
system that was blocked by
However, realizing
Swedish
they don't have any, they
Swedish got
decided to.
destroyed.
They ended up losing the bottom right corner of land due to unknown circumstances, and brought back this, who formally and ridiculously swept through the entire Macedonian siege from behind and their trenches. Realizing this, yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
So the Japanese have ended up taking over some of the Macedonians. We need reinforcements. The Yugoslavs said.
So some dolls are sent in.
And the Flying Scotsman gets sent in because
Along
why
with a
the
couple doll
fuck?
boxes to help.
Yeah, the Yugoslav army actually
Then
Along
the
with the
Flying
expands.
Scotsman
releasing of the
immediately leaves due
trickle.
to
The
due
trickle
to
causes
backlash.
multiple bombs, severely damaging the army.
And the
Bam.
Yugoslavs ended up finishing it off
And
with
then
only
there goes another E6 series.
minor
And
casualties.
these armies are quickly flipped over to the main front after the major battle happens.
Yeah,
And then they all quickly
Then
get
of course
flipped the
this doll cube
yeah,
takes out these guys.
yeah.
upside down battle.
They managed to reclaim Rocher. Yeah,
Spears.
they
I'm
decided to
sorry.
send a small little Macedonian army to keep control of Rocher from anything.
Also the trench there's a major trench battle between the Swedes and the doll army along with Macedonian
Yeah,
troops.
so that's happening.
Yeah, this is called the Battle of the Big Trench because the trench is really deep due to all the water.
R1 at this point is over 25 years old because it was built before this war even started and goes into
There we go.
retirement.
Now we have
It is now a static display on near the railway line.
Also, the schematics for building doll cubes is revealed due to a super secret spy.
mainly from the Japanese.
Yeah. But you see, they're too poor to build any of them. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe because the East Germanies ended up cutting their supply line a while ago, and
Yeah.
they
They
actually
do know how they're made. They just don't have the materials to build them.
yeah,
Also, they don't have the materials to redesign them, so they're loyal to their side instead of the dolls.
they're very rich. Just nobody can afford to make them. unless if the Macedonian army uses pretty much all of their money to go invest in one, then nobody can afford it besides them and the
Yeah.
Macedonians.
Yeah, they're very expensive to build them. They're very good commanders, though, and very powerful. They're like the Doom guy of
Then they discovered a
troops.
cheap replacement to
Or one
metal,
is still in retirement,
lead.
but wait, who owns the railway still?
Macedonians technically the
Okay, so the
Swedes. No, the
Macedonians
Swedes technically
have
own it.
plans to either restore R1
The
or use it as a
Macedonians
test
are getting their
vehicle.
onion tax from it because they said so.
Yeah. Then the Macedonians discovered that lead's a cheaper option, so they started producing them in large numbers with lead instead of metal. So that way, if they touch them, the Japanese, they would get lead poisoning. And that's how the Demon Core died. One of the Yugoslavians managed to get onto this mixture, threw one at the Demon Cube, and ended up dying. And so the
And
Japanese,
you see the doll schematics were taken back and just placed here for safekeeping.
yeah, the Yugoslavs actually ended up
It's
managing
2015, and the
managing to
earthquake. And
No, everybody
everything
knows
goes
it's
back to normal.
2100.
2100. The
And then everything goes back to normal. A few seconds later, and an earthquake.
the
Not
Japanese ended up dissolving due to big revolutions, and now one our big army down, one to go. The Swedes. Remember East Germany? Yeah, they're gone. Empires are rapidly
these
starting
Swedes
to.
actually
Then they
secretly had
eat. Then
jetpacks
they
for every
eat.
fleet,
Every
and this
other
was actually
Shinkansen,
the army.
apart from the 400 series, is now owned by whoever, whatever the name of the people who own the rest of the network is.
But you see, these
Last
Swedes have
400
secretly
series
equipped themselves with jetpacks, so they quickly
gets
use their
reduced to
jetpacks
parts
to
because
fly
now the
away
Japanese no longer
and warn
exist.
Pre-Door Khan.
Yeah. After this
Also,
trench
Door Khan never
after
actually
this
legally joined
trench
the
was
war,
completely
so
abandoned.
yeah.
Yeah, the trench ended up being completely abandoned due to lack of things happening, and and a small force of the Macedonians ended up retreating back. And then all of a sudden, the Swedes just kind of just vanished. Nobody knows,
Of
but they
course,
just
everybody's favorite Lego Con starts slowly
There's one more
getting slowly
Sweden
taken
flag
out of
right here. Do you want me to delete it?
yes. Then the armies rapidly started to form around.
Some of the doll boxes are transferred up to the upper front for
Yeah.
reasons like second part of the war.
Yeah. However, after this, they ended up eventually taking over the last of the Swedes. And now that they won the war, and you know what? Full reset. We're gonna do part 2 tomorrow, and I'll post it next week.
Yeah. So yes, we have the Pre-Door Khan is imprisoned.
Fridolin Khan is imprisoned after the war. Fridolin Khan is imprisoned. Macedonians have officially become the richest economy in the world after managing a ton of supply contracts, mainly due to the Yugoslavs and the Doll Army. Oh, and don't forget, yeah, the Serbs transferred gunpowder and they transferred lead. Thank you for watching. Alright, end of series. Let's go, I got that first
No
try.
part 2.
Part 2, maybe. I don't know. Ending recording, and I'm gonna see if I can save it. I can already tell this is gonna be like
Seriously, this is like the stupid